All right, are we here? Are we live? Do we exist?
I
Holy
see you on the
shit.
live thing.
Holy shit. What? Of course that's the song that starts this off. Fuck. Yeah, from the looks of it, I drop frames like crazy whenever I'm streaming at 60 FPS, even though my connection should realistically be able to handle 720p 60 FPS. So we're gonna have to deal with 30 from now on just for a smoother experience. And right as I say that, I start dropping frames even more.
Wow.
Holy shit, what the fuck, Spectrum? Name him and shame him. Fuck you, Spectrum.
Yes.
Spectrum doesn't have the capacity of the internet spectrum that they need. Something
Well, yeah,
lacks.
because Spectrum's a shit tier ISP, just like most of America's ISPs.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're continuing Ratchet and Clank going Commando tonight. Can't remember where we left off. Oh, yeah, now I remember where we left off at. The Neil Cicerega music's gonna drive me fucking insane if I keep that up.
I still love this going Commandos pre-screen pre-start screens area. I love it.
Yeah, I like
Honestly,
it better than the one on
best.
I like it better than any of the other ones I've seen so far. Except for maybe the first game, just because it sets a good tone for what the adventure's gonna be like.
Yeah. I'm talking about like overall, you know? Like you already see how I got creative with mine.
There it is.
Alright, we left off here. And I need to adjust the position of the screen a bit because shit's getting cut off. There we go, that should be good.
Gonna do you for
God,
a
I wish
football.
I had the money for a RetroTink 4K, but until I'm able to afford to drop $750 on a single purchase plus shipping, I'm gonna have to deal with what my current setup is.
And how I feel about my current share right now. I need about, I think it's 500 right now that I have it on one, I think. But yeah, my back is killing me.
Have you tried not having a back?
That would make me spineless. Yeah.
Well, technically,
I mean, you're a gelatinous
are-
blob, so aren't you
Exactly.
technically already spineless?
Remember, I'm just in low mana form. That was karma right there.
Yes, it was. Do I even have anything to do it? No, I don't have anything to do in this stage. Now I remember I was going to go back to Tabora to get some crystals so I could get a... You know, I'm probably not going to go for the lava gun this playthrough. I'm going to save up for... No, wait, I did get the lava gun, didn't I? Yeah, I got the lava gun. I'm saving up for the bouncer.
That hilariously
Which sometimes
OP
spent
gun.
on Tabora could totally do that. All right, out into the desert wastelands of Tabora we go.
Hey, Luigi, I hate sand. It gets everywhere. Luigi. Oh, wait, Mario. What?
Luigi, I said I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Mario, what are you
Mario.
talking about? You never brought up a particular dislike of sand before. Luigi, you're not getting what I'm saying here. That shit gets fucking everywhere. Mario, you shouldn't be using such coarse language. It's coarse, because the sand is coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Mario, you're scaring me, man.
Mario, Mario, you're not acting like yourself. That's because I've gone to the dark side, Luigi.
Well, like the dark side, but yes.
What have I created? What started?
This is your fault, here.
I've gone to the dark side, Luigi. You may still embrace the side of the Alfredo. But I've gone further than anything you could possibly imagine. I don't know why I'm going Long Island now.
Mario, you should know the power is spaghetti. The spaghetti.
The true
That's where the
strength
true power
lies in
lies.
fettuccine al burro.
Mario,
None of that white sauce
what are you
shit.
saying?
None of that white sauce shit. The real way that the real Italians make fettuccine al burro, with just butter, heat, and Parmesan.
Parmesan? What are you saying, Mario? It's supposed to be Parmigiano Reggiano. You've gone to the dark side. Oh, what is Mama gonna think?
She's dead, Luigi.
What?
She's been dead for years.
What are you saying? I just saw her yesterday.
That wasn't her, Luigi. You've got to let it go. The accident wasn't your fault.
But Mario.
You need to come to terms with reality, Luigi. You can't keep living in a fantasy. It's not healthy for you.
What was it yesterday? You just saw the princess. We rode a green dinosaur. We had a blue one. And there was a little toad guy. Who's the mushroom? We ended up fighting a
Luigi.
dinosaur dragon turtle.
Luigi. That's the tumor
Yes,
making
Mom.
you hallucinate. You got Terminal 7, Luigi.
Don't you mean Mode 7? Oh. Bobby, I don't know you anymore.
That's because you're a dog, Luigi.
Yo, why
Just
are we
all-
improvising so hard right now?
We just linked all the Vine Sauce Mario and Luigi bits together into one cohesive narrative.
And the funny thing is, I wasn't even trying to do that.
I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck?
Yo, we improv that so hard.
Like legit, all of those were different Mario and Luigi bits from Vine Sauce.
Oh,
And we just
I
meshed
can't
them
breathe.
all up into one story. Terminal 7, the one about him being a dog was from the one where Luigi asks where babies come from.
you already know the spaghetti was from Hotel Mario.
Yeah.
Oh. That was
Mario,
too fucking
I don't
perfect.
understand. What does any of that have to do with babies? That's because you're a dog, Luigi. Woof.
Oh, boy, I can't breathe. Yeah,
And of
you
course,
really have to
there's
make that into a-
there's the most famous one, Luigi. Don't be a dinophobe. It takes all colors to make a rainbow, except black. There's no black in a rainbow.
Oh boy.
Meow, racist. No.
And then he gets eaten, and he says, "Leaping lizards."
You know you're going to have to make that into a stream highlight and send it to him.
Yes.
Oh god, he's gonna be like these jokers. Like the not just these jokers, these characters.
That the whole stream is japes, as he would say.
Oh, jungle japes, if I may. Boom, 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 boom.
Am I feeling better?
Hey,
Not
Lulu.
really, but I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow in addition to the one I had today. Not gonna go much further into detail about that because that starts getting a little bit too personal. But yeah, I have 2 back-to-back doctor's appointments with 2 different kinds of doctors, and then I am seeing a hepatologist on the 19th. Because they found, like, some stuff was abnormal with my liver.
That's no good.
And that's not right. The thing is, the stuff with my liver is not what doesn't seem to be what's causing my issues. It's just the stuff with my liver is a side thing that they want to look at because that affects what kind of medication they can give me. Yeah, it'll take more than a fatty liver to kill me.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Fine, I'll hydrate.
You better.
Why did I put on this voice?
That's a good question.
This whole stream's just a shitpost tonight.
Yeah.
All fucks are not given anymore. All fucks are gone. We cannot give any more fucks.
I know my fucks to give.
Ratchet and Clank not giving a fuck.
I still love
I'll say fuck.
They apparently, like, they didn't abandon the innuendo or vulgar titles, like, out of trying to, like, tone down their image and appeal more to kids. It's just that Sony kept on rejecting them.
Yeah.
Like, even going to the latest game, Rift Apart, the initial pitch title for it that Sony rejected was Riftia, a New One.
And that's hilarious.
Yeah, because Ripya, a New One is a running thing in Ratchet and Clank since the first game.
Exactly. And it would have been a nice little come around, you know? Yeah, come.
Around.
Boo! You stink!
Okay, yeah, we both deserve it.
Yes, you do. Don't you guys know you should quit while I'm ahead?
So we should just never try because you're always ahead?
I mean, arguably, because I'm a blob right now, I'm technically ahead also. You never were ahead.
You win this round.
The beauty of being a shapeshifter. Nice! Taking these 2 fools down, dude.
Yeah, I'm out of rockets, so might as well level up that, well, I say might as well level up the lava gun. No, it gets worse as you level it up.
Yeah, but still, like, I've never killed 2 at the same time with a lava gun. So, impressive.
You make use of the fact that Ratchet does a forward flip whenever he double jumps.
Oh yeah, I do that with the sidestep. And I also
like,
use it like the Cheeto gun by spinning in circles like a ballerina.
Like, because the lava gun has physics tied to the lava stream, it makes it so when you do the double, like the front flip, the lava stream is flung forward, so it goes farther.
Yeah. Thing is, I strafe like a madman in this game.
Yeah, I don't really pick up strafing as like a natural part of gameplay until the third game. Because that one introduces the lock strafe control scheme, and that just feels more natural to strafe with.
Yeah. Now, imagine this game had that lock on strafe. Oh, you're talking about...
I mean, like...
Oh, perfection.
Like, if they were to do some sort of, like, update of Ratchet 1, 2, and 3, not like, you know, PS3 remasters, but, like, more like, using the current Insomniac tech to do, like, an Insane Trilogy-styled remake of the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Like, they could benefit from having... Well, even the newer games don't use lock strafe. They have, like... their default control scheme from like Tools of Destruction onward is sort of like an amalgamation of lock strafe and the old school controls.
Yeah,
that strikes a good balance. But the third game I really feel like needs lock strafe because of how combat focused it is compared to all the others.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm still sitting here laughing how he went with the sand thing out of nowhere because we were on a Star Wars kick.
Yeah, I've been on a Star Wars kick in general lately. I played a little bit of Bounty Hunter for PS2 the other day, and that reminded me that, like, oh yeah, this game has Pixar-style bloopers in it that more games need.
Oh, 100%.
And more movies need. Like, it sucks that Pixar stopped doing that after only, like, a couple of movies. And they don't even include them on the modern releases of them anymore. Like, if you get Toy Story 2 on, like, Blu-ray or watch on Disney+, it doesn't include the bloopers.
Oh, jeez.
It's kind of depressing.
Well, part of it is because the bloopers played over the credits, and they would have... And one blooper in particular has aged really poorly with regards to, like, the misconduct that John Lasseter did.
Oh.
It's the one where, like, where Pete is talking to two Barbie dolls, and he offers them a role in Toy Story 3 if they help him with something.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, back in the day, I will admit, I thought that was funny, but then again, I was an innocent little kid. I didn't even know what the...
We also didn't know that was actually kind of going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that extreme at Pixar, at least. But, like, you know, there's still the association that Disney had with the Weinsteins, and Harvey Weinstein in particular.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was about 10. Yeah, I wouldn't know either. Like, I got the joke, but, you know.
Yeah.
Well, also, we wouldn't have known that at the time, because who the fuck actually knew who John Lasseter was?
True.
Not
me. Kid actually paid attention to who was in the credits for the movies we watched.
Right.
The kid that loves reading? I'm just guessing. Oh, let me get my points.
My God, the shotgun!
I mean, we are using the shotgun.
Yep.
I'm out of ammo for like everything.
Well, shit.
I mean, this would be a perfect time to. I'm going to get the. Okay, never mind. You're actually really close to leveling up, so you might be able to get a health boost thing. Either, or so you could die and head over to the.
Yeah, if I die,
Area.
it'll respawn me back in the village, where I can just trade in my 44 crystals.
Crystals. Of course.
What if I told you there are 2 types of crystals to collect in this game?
Oh God! Don't remind me.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
No!
Yes!
Almost there for the bouncer. Can't wait to get the bouncer.
No!
Yes, the bouncer's one of the best weapons in this game.
No, the no is for JKR going yes.
Yes! Yes!
No, you don't know how bad that area is, though.
It really, like, spoilers,
We
it's
can-
an ice planet. It's an ice planet, and it started a company-wide tradition at Insomniac, where
Oh no.
the person who makes the worst part of the game that makes it into the final release wins a special award based on the thing that makes the ice planet so bad in this game, called the Snow Beast Award.
Yeah, the animation need to be cut down by half. They're just insatiable.
I found out the reason why the Snow Beasts in that level ended up so bad. It's because they were so behind on schedule that they like started assigning, like, I may be getting some details of this wrong because this is all from memory. But like basically they were crunching for time to get this ready for release, as they were for pretty much every Ratchet and Clank game, and actually for pretty much every Insomniac game up until the PS4 generation. They assigned a single person to design the entirety of that level. Like, it had already been partly designed, but like, a common practice in programming is, like, if you're unfamiliar with how someone else has coded something, a lot of times programmers will delete the entire code that's been written and rewrite it the way they do it. So this person, single person, tasked to coding an entire stage of the game that had already been partly programmed, including the enemies, most of which are the Snow Beasts, deleted the entire code that was already there and recoded it himself, which also involved, like, coding the spawn rates and animations for, like, animation speeds for the Snow Beasts. And he admits he made the spawn rates too fast, he made the spawn numbers too numerous, and he made the animation speeds too fast.
Whoops.
In
So
a
what you
single
have,
area.
what you have is tough enemies that spawn in groups of up to 5 or 6 at once, that move really fast, hit like a truck, hit multiple times, and are some of the only enemies in the franchise that deal touch damage, as opposed to only dealing damage upon attacking you. Like, he won an award for how bad of a job he did. And like, that sounds like a mean thing for the company to do, but it turns out he wears it as a badge of honor for winning an award for doing the worst thing that made it into an otherwise good game.
It's basically like, what was it?
It's
the
like the
Stinkies
Razzie.
or
It's like the
There we go, thank you, the
Razzies, where it's the awards for the worst movies of the year, except it's way less pretentious. Because like the Razzies have this idea that they're holding Hollywood accountable, whereas Insomniac's like just doing this for fun.
You already know I'll be the kind of person wearing it as a badge of honor.
Yeah. And there's an actual
Dude,
trophy attached to it. A trophy of one of the snow beasts.
I think the funniest thing is because I would be such a good sport with it, they might actually ask me to host it one year.
Like it's not
totally
like
would.
a whole award ceremony. It's like they just give it out at the end of production.
Aw, I would love to win something physically.
Well, you do win something physically. It's just they don't make a whole ceremony out of it.
Let's make a
Like
ceremony
there is a physical trophy that they give you. Like I don't know if they still do it, but at one point there was a trophy of a snow beast that they would give to the person who won the snow beast award.
Huh. Let me ask you something, guys. If you were to win a Razzie, how would you display it?
With pride. Right next to my right next to my Kickstarter backer reward cardboard box for Mighty Number 9 as a reminder to never fucking do that again.
JKR, what about you?
Honestly, that's a good question.
Be able to locate another energy emission from the Wado womb. We'll find that media. We'll find Dr. Wowie.
Oh God. Honestly, I'd probably put it in a display case. Just be like, yo, there. Just bury it behind shit or whatever. Just be like, there it is. It's
So,
Have you ever wondered how they make the Golden Raspberry Awards? Or Razzie, like the trophies for the Razzies?
Oh.
They are a plastic raspberry trophy that they spray paint gold.
I'm not surprised. I'm not fucking surprised.
Not surprised either. So you wouldn't know what I would do?
Also, just as an update on this year's Razzies, the big winner at this year's Razzies was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, good.
Not surprised.
Yeah, it won in basically every category it was nominated for, including Worst Picture.
Yeah.
That was not a good film. I didn't even have to go see that. I didn't even bother to watch it.
Well, there's a sequel to it out now, and they've announced a whole cinematic universe for it that they're calling the Pooniverse.
Yeah, the third movie also got announced for when the
the third Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie is going to be like an Avengers style crossover between all their other monsters in the Pooniverse, which includes Bambi, Pinocchio, and Peter Pan.
Why do they think this is gonna get anything?
Because they make these movies for dirt cheap, so it's easy to make a profit off of them, just like most horror movies.
Yeah. But yeah, what I would do, right? You know those little walkway gazebo type things that have the vines on them?
Yeah.
I would get the little fake vines and a whole bunch of different types of berries, and then have that around the trophy. Oh, if I'm gonna win something extra like that, I'm going to be extra. Like, why wouldn't you be extra, right?
The only other award ceremony trivia I have is that the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award blimps that they give out as awards are also kaleidoscopes.
Oh. That makes sense, because whenever they would win it, they would look in it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, you already know I'm never winning one of those things.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised at who's won Kids' Choice Awards. You'd be surprised at who's been nominated for Kids' Choice Awards.
Slipknot.
I mean, no, because that would require the Kids' Choice Awards to be good.
I just said a random person. Like, yeah, Slipknot.
But like, I'm like, wasn't there a year where they had like Nicki Minaj nominated for an award or something like that?
Think so.
No, it was a song that she did a guest verse on.
Oh.
It was because, you know, Nicki Minaj is famous for her guest verses, where for the music video they can't be bothered to get her on set, so she just films in front of a green screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, it was for that awful Bang Bang song by Jessie J and Ariana Grande.
Yeah, the thing about Jessie J and Ariana, they sound the same in that song.
I mean, one, the song's obnoxious because they're just 100% energy the whole time. There's no downtime in it. And two, they got two singers who sound exactly the same to sing a duet. So why make it a duet? It's like a... I saw this in the latest What Makes This Song Stink about Jason Aldean. You know, the Try That in a Small Town guy. He did a duet with another country singer, and they both sounded the same.
Yeah.
Because he just has the generic country singer voice. Except he
What you
can't...
talking
Except,
about,
except apparently he can't even perform very well live. Because our boy Pat Finnerty from What Makes This Song Stink also managed to find a clip of him performing Try That in a Small Town live where he fails to hit any of the notes in the chorus. Like, he fails to hit I think it was like an E flat or a D flat or something. You know, a pretty easy note to hit. Especially if you've got a lower register like he does. And he still can't hit that, even though the song's been tuned down for him to perform it live.
Yeah, jeez.
Which, you know, usually when they tune it down, it's not because you're ancient like Kiss. It's because you can't actually hit those notes without pitch correction.
I think you'll appreciate this one, Maxie.
Yes.
Reactivate Soundwave Superior, Bumblebee Soundwave Inferior.
Yes, I don't even have Reactivate Soundwave, but I already know it's superior because it actually transforms into something.
Yeah, right?
Like, Bumblebee Soundwave technically transforms, if by transforms you mean his body parts are rearranged into some sort of vague shape.
Yep.
I have the Bumblebee Soundwave. It's a great robot mode. It's a shit vehicle mode because it's not a vehicle.
I sold my Bumblebee Soundwave because it wasn't
I'm going to
bringing me
sell
any
my
joy.
Bumblebee Soundwave after I get my hands on the Reactivate one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm actually holding
Reactivate
the Reactivate in
Soundwave
my
is great. Reactivate Soundwave
Yeah.
is great looking, but Bumblebee Soundwave, like, I understand that they were tasked with making a Studio Series figure out of something that never transformed on screen. And there's only
Right.
so much you can do with that.
Yeah. But at the very least, did it have to be some sort of flying pile?
Like, if you look at the concept art for the vehicle mode for that figure, it's more clear what it's supposed to be. It's just with the budget they were given, they couldn't get it to look how it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't turn into a vehicle, he turns into a pile.
Right. A flying pile, but a pile nonetheless.
I wouldn't even call it a flying pile, because nothing about that vehicle mode indicates that it flies.
Good point.
If anything, it turns into an accessory for a Green Goblin figure.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm actually messing with the reactivate sound wave right now, and I actually like this figure. It's a really nice figure. Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy it unless someone was gonna buy the Optimus in the set with me, because I was like, I didn't really want Optimus. I don't need another Optimus Prime.
I still think it's weird that we're getting the toys when we don't even know when or if the game's going to even come out.
I know, but hey, I like the figures.
I mean, at
I like
least
the
they're
way
not being shelved.
That's true.
Can't afford anything of worth from Slim Cognito right now.
And there we go.
All right, posture check. God, my back's all
It's been a minute.
My back is really stiff right now. If only I could get someone to give me a back rub.
I relate to you.
Preferably, someone from Senran Kagura.
I thought this was Hitomi Tanaka.
No. If it was Hitomi Tanaka, I'd be giving her a rub down.
Yosh.
You know I'm not alone in that.
Oh. The funny thing is, I think, okay, if you were friends with her, right? Yeah. She would let you do it, but then out of nowhere, probably trick you and end up giving you one back.
Like, from what I've heard from people that have met her in person, she is very, like, flirtatious and likes to tease.
So it actually works then.
Like, the way I've heard it described, and this is probably the worst way I've heard it described, is that she's more likely to touch you inappropriately than you are to touch her.
Oh, boy.
And that's the safer Twitch way of saying it. Because the way that I saw it actually phrased was a lot more sussy.
I hate this stage with passion.
I mean, my main thing is that I just need to adjust the position of the screen a bit so I can get a better view. But I've got a strategy for this stage.
Oh, same here.
Like, first of all, get the twin blasters. Second, shoot each of the turrets until they start catching on fire.
That's part of my strategy, yep.
Then just go around in a circle and finish them off.
Yep. I struggled in this part so much as a kid.
I had to look up a guide for this at first because I wasn't bothering to upgrade my ship.
That was me as a kid. I struggled so hard, and then when I got older, when I got older, it was so much easier.
You gave us an erroneous password.
Remember, for context, the password that Fizzwidget gave us was Quarktastic.
Anyway, sorry to have missed our meeting, but I was called away to film a commercial for our weapons facility.
But sir, what about the
Commercial? I was great. Here, watch this.
Megacorp keeps you warm, keeps you healthy.
I
love
the
this
Megacorp
stage.
propaganda.
Hello, I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, and I'd like to welcome you to the new Megacorp weapons facility. We offer guided tours to show you how our weapons are made. Our highly trained experts spend their day creating the latest in heavy-duty weaponry to protect you and your whole family. So stop by today and bring the kids. Our tours are both informative and fun.
I knew that was going to happen.
You just might learn something.
I love this stage, by the way.
So do I.
Some fellow, eh, boys?
Are you going to do the thing?
Sir, wait! Mr. Fizzwidget, come in.
Which thing? There's so many things to do in that stage.
The thing you can do at the very start.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Yes! It is so hard to resist. Oh, JKR, you're gonna love what he's about to show you.
Oh no.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
go
the
to
best stage in the game.
Well, actually, no, I can't do much in this stage without the infiltrator, so I'll need to go to the Megacorp games first.
Should at least show him the thing I'm talking about.
I mean, assuming we're thinking of the same thing.
Yes, with the tour guide. That's the nuclear mall. Oh, you just keep killing them. You gotta do it at the very start. Because they keep endlessly coming on to the
Yeah.
on the
But the tour guide
thing.
actually gives you a tour. And meanwhile, if you play the HD remaster, none of the tour guide's audio plays.
Yeah.
Timber!
There's a reason I'm shooting all these rockets. Also,
Skill
this
point.
is what the bouncer does. Do you see why it's my favorite weapon in the game?
It is everyone's favorite weapon in the game.
Just throws out little bouncing grenades.
No,
Yes,
it throws
big
out one
track.
big bouncing grenade that explodes into smaller bouncing grenades that home
That
in on their
track.
targets.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And when you upgrade it to the heavy bouncer, it launches a big grenade that explodes into to other big grenades that still home in on their targets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once you upgrade the bouncer to the heavy bouncer, you can genuinely take out most bosses with just a few shots.
Very true.
The only thing that I can think of that's, like, more powerful, but also requires more grind to get would be this game's version of the Rhino.
Yeah.
Now, you may be tempted to grind for the Zodiac, because it's even more expensive than the Rhino. But don't do it. The Zodiac's a fucking horrible weapon.
Agree. You want to know how rememberable the Zodiac is? I don't remember what the Zodiac does. It is that forgettable.
It's a
that
screen
shitty.
nuke. It's a screen nuke, but it has a charging period.
I think
Also, the whole reason that the Zodiac is in this game is that the Zodiac is a reference to the best weapon from Insomniac's very first game, Disruptor. Which, I played a little bit of Disruptor recently to get some footage for a video. It's okay. It's like your standard mid-90s Doom clone. But with cheesy FMV cutscenes.
Yeah. How cheesy were they?
I mean, it was hard to tell because the sound mixing was so bad that I couldn't make out what they were saying. But FMV cutscenes are inherently cheesy 9 times out of 10. Speaking of FMV cutscenes, I still can't believe that we're almost... If it's not out already, we're almost at the release date for the remaster of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
And the box art for it is fantastic. They gave it anime-styled box art to make it look like looked like a proper visual novel.
I seen it.
I mean, you gotta give some credit to limited run games. They're
Committed.
advocates for preserving even the bad games, which is the right way to take that. Because it shouldn't be just the best games that get preserved. You need to preserve the trash, too.
Yeah, like, okay. Perfect example, like, you know how I am a Bubsy fan, right?
Yeah.
It's a...
Allergies.
Hear me out. It is even though it is a bad game, it is also a good learning experience.
Okay, yeah.
Especially if you're interested in getting to level design or game design.
Yeah,
Like-
I wish that they would, like, I wish that, I think it's Billionsoft that owns the Accolade name and all of its brands now. I wish that they would do some sort of modern port of Bubsy 3D, because that and the Jaguar game are the only ones that are missing from current releases.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they also only put out Bubsy 1 and 2 on Steam.
I want to play Bubsy 3D in the Jaguar game.
The Jaguar game, I've heard, is just Bubsy 1, but even more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, it's Bubsy 1's controls, lack of hit points, and bad physics, mixed with Bubsy 2's overly spacious level design.
Mm.
Also, I will tell you this as a friend looking out for another friend. If you ever play Bubsy 3D, do not, I repeat, do not go for the 100% completion ending. It is not worth it.
Well, what if it's a challenge for a live stream?
It's still not worth it because the 100% completion ending is, like, it's unintentionally a fuck you for bothering to complete the game 100%.
What if someone was going to pay you $5,000?
Still not worth it because 100% completion involves getting all of the hidden rocket collectibles in every stage, and some of them are hidden through cryptic bullshit that the game does not give any hints towards.
Okay, what about $10,000?
Like, when Nitro Rad did his review of Bubsy 3D, he got the 100% ending. And in order to do that, he had to look up a walkthrough from someone else to figure out how to get the last rocket, because there's no indication of how to get it.
Yeah, that would be my go-to.
I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I do love going outdoors.
Because of the
about
evil,
going-
ravenous raccoon squirrels?
It's so much safer than going out windows.
What windows are we talking about? Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP, Windows 9, Windows ME, Windows 2000, Windows 98, Windows 95, Windows 3.1.
The screen
Yes.
window, the glass window, concrete window, a window into the soul,
Survival.
window.
Also, that missile we launched earlier crashed over there on top of a tough enemy and killed it for us.
I've
That's a
never actually
deliberate
done that.
piece of level design that's very easy to miss.
I've actually never done that. I always get the sniper rifle and kill them that way.
So yeah, we can't go through most
Or
of
the spider bot.
because we don't have the I don't have the spider bot. I know I don't really go for the spider bot outside of, you know, getting the couple of platinum bolts that you can get with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadow Dragon. Because I don't find the spider bot to be very useful as an actual weapon.
It's not useful, but it's fun to use as reconnaissance. Rising
I think
Tide
you mean
DLC.
reconnaissance! Oh, the next DLC for Final Fantasy 16 is coming out this month. I haven't been keeping up. I still haven't even finished Final Fantasy 16.
When you say reconnaissance, you said rock. I heard rock hop.
No.
Yeah, there's not much I can do on this stage without the infiltrator. So, let's go to the Megacorp games.
Go to the games.
Yeah, whenever I hear games, my mind goes to that one scene in Tron Legacy.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen Tron Legacy.
They're like, rectify, games.
I just kind of hate this stage, but I also love this. I have a love-hate relationship with the stage.
I mean, the first time through where you actually have to go through it, yeah. But on repeat visits where you can just skip straight to your two main destinations, it's fine.
Oh, Freedom Planet 2 is coming out. Nice.
Yeah, Freedom Planet 2's been out on Steam, but the console version's finally coming out.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've never beaten the first one.
Neither have I. I've heard that Freedom Planet 2's a bit more digestible in terms of, like, the excessive number of cutscenes. And I've also heard that they've done a better job at balancing out the characters, so they don't have, like, one that's objectively better to play as, and then the others are just, like, for if you really want to challenge yourself.
I somehow saw that happening.
Well, yeah, you have eyes.
Did you have a nice trip?
No, but I will indeed see you next fall.
Boo! You stink!
Thank you!
You know,
You know, it
reminded me
really
of...
looks like they would hide something over here. It bugs me that they didn't hide like a bolt or something over there.
Like a singular bolt, right?
No, I mean like a platinum bolt, because it's like, that's one of the few pieces of like extraneous level geometry that's really easy to land on, but there's just no reason to. That's me thinking with like my collectathon brain.
Yep.
The Bouncer, or as I like to call it, the Frame Rate Destroyer.
The falling.
See you next fall.
I think we did that joke already.
It was so funny, I forgot to laugh, SpongeBob.
Oh,
My SpongeBob
well,
humor's been ruined by the SpongeBob YouTube poops I've been watching recently.
Well,
I
you know
just-
that.
I struggle with, because of the toe episode. I didn't see it, but I know of the clips, and they bother me too much.
The Toe episode?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
That's not
yeah.
even the focus of the episode. It's just like a quick gag that they do that even the writer of that episode regrets including.
It's just too much.
It is too, like, it's too visceral for SpongeBob The cartoon violence in it shouldn't be something that you can replicate at home.
Yeah.
You think my last
hey-
joke was good? Sorry, go ahead.
I will argue that the Splinter episode is worse because unlike the toe thing, that's not the focus of the episode. The Splinter episode, that is the whole point of the episode.
Yeah, I've never seen it too, but it's just this is back. I think it's affected too.
It gets progressively more effective, and the payoff is that they remove the splinter, and then it sprays pus all over the Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how
Yeah,
did
those
this get
turret-
approved for a kids show?
I don't know. But
Apparently
those
they
stories
don't
why
rerun that episode very much anymore, and for good reason. Like, that's something you would see in Ren and Stimpy, not SpongeBob.
Yeah, and this is the stage that I like using the spider bottle on, just because it makes those things a lot easier.
Yeah, but I'm saving up my bolts for right now so I can get the mini rocket tube. Because the mini rocket's really useful for the later stages.
Oh, it really is. Especially against bosses.
Yeah. Bosses and tanks.
You like
Like, mini rocket's a good backup for when
You like my
run out of
last joke,
bouncer ammo.
You like my last joke, so good. Wait to hear my next one. It's a gas.
Hey, he's embracing the fact that he is what we claim it is.
Oh. Uh-oh. Stinky.
I need to have the Donkey Kong rap version of that as a sound alert or as a redeem, where it's like, "Uh-oh, stinky," with the DK rap voices. But yeah, I need to show you the 2 SpongeBob YouTube poops that have just broken my humor lately. One, I can't say much about on stream because the very first gag of the YouTube poop would get me banned.
Oh, jeez. Bro.
What letter does it start with?
It's the title card, and the title card is just the N-word.
Oh, that one. Oh.
The one that spawned its own meme.
Yeah. Oh.
But then there's other parts of it that stick with me more than that. Like, mostly it's a YouTube poop of the episode where Mr. Krabs gets his millionth dollar and forces Patrick and Squidward to go out on a boating trip with him, and then, like, a giant clam swallows the millionth dollar.
Oh, you mean SpongeBob and Squidward?
Yeah, SpongeBob and Squidward, yeah. Like, the part that sticks with me is like will you swear it with your dick on a stack of hentai?
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, the Jaws episode. They make so much out of the, what makes you think he'll come? Oh, he'll come.
We were making those jokes earlier too. Yo, why does our jokes either go to bore or come?
Because we spend too much time on the depraved parts of the internet.
Welcome to the cum zone.
Speaking of which, the best way. Speaking of which,
The internet.
I heard that Arizona's trying to pass one of those like ID requirements to view internet sussy stuff, and the way that I saw it phrased to particularly appeal to like the queer and furry communities was, if you live in Arizona, you'll have to use a verified ID in order to access E621 or E261, whatever the site is that's used for a lot of gay furry stuff.
Oh, jeez. For Affinity?
No, it's like E261 or something like that. It's an image board, not a, you know, like a Buru, like a Joburu or
Yeah, for Affinity models as well.
No, it's not for Affinity. It's a different site from for Affinity.
No, I'm saying that is one of them.
I know that's one of them. I'm saying it's not the one I'm thinking of. But yes, you would have to use a verified ID, government-issued ID in order to go on Fur Affinity.
And you know what I would say to that?
You would say this stream is technically not sponsored, but if it were, it'd be sponsored by Surfshark VPN.
Yeah, or NordVPN, or any VPN at that point.
Surfshark VPN is a better value for money. NordVPN is like best service, but it's also the most expensive.
I mean, heck, didn't Mudahar... Actually, Mudahar went to videos talking about VPNs. And there's one that's like even better than those.
Well, yeah.
Like, they actually dump the information once you log off.
Yeah, a lot of them do that now. Like, the VPN I've currently been using is just the free one built into Opera GX.
Same.
Because, like, the thing they don't tell you about signing up for all those VPNs you see in sponsorships is that to get the, like, 85% off discount, you have to sign up for a 3-year plan.
Yeah. At least that save point isn't too far.
Yeah. Also, I just don't trust NordVPN after they've already had a security breach once.
Yeah.
Like, the thing about these VPN services
Yeah,
that you see sponsoring people is that you need to know what VPNs actually do before you sign up for one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're getting one to, like, protect your privacy on the internet, no, a VPN's not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's not going to protect you from data harvesters or hackers or stuff like that. Because, because VPNs don't add any extra encryption to that. What it is good for is getting past region locks or, like, you know, IP blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even then, their whole, like, you know, all of them advertise that, like, hey, you can use it to watch foreign Netflix to get shows that they don't offer in your area. Services like Netflix are starting to catch on to that and will and are starting to, like, IP ban VPN servers from being able to access their services.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because the thing, all this does is it just makes piracy more interesting at this point. You know, more value.
VPNs are actually something you do want if you're going to be pirating a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, most, especially American ISPs, will cut your service if you pirate stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just straight up cut your internet connection. And VPNs are often used to get around that. I'm not saying that's what you should use it for legal reasons.
Yep.
But that is a thing that people sometimes use it for.
My lawyer has advised me to let you know that we do not condone piracy of any kind. We're just talking about how is it better bang for your buck.
Shut up.
We are not saying that piracy should be a thing that you do. We're just saying that piracy is a service, is an issue of service, not an issue of price.
Yep.
Like, how am I supposed to watch the 2001 Transformers Robots in Disguise series when it hasn't been legally available in any form in the US since its initial broadcast on Fox Kids? Not even on home media.
Right?
It's part of the reason why,
when-
even though I really would love to do an abridged series of that show, I choose not to because I can't get by with saying please support the official release when there is no official release.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the anime series of the Toei, like of the Beast era, all three of those animes need to come to the US release for home media.
I just noticed that they got the scale for the Rhino Salesman wrong. He's way too big.
Yeah. That's what she said. Ha!
He's like 3 times taller than he was in the first game.
Yeah.
Nice doing business with you again. Time for me to relocate.
And then we never saw him again.
The instructions are in Blargian.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
It says here tab A.
Fun fact, in earlier drafts of Going Commando, he and Slim Cognito were supposed to be the same person.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know it.
And then they were supposed to call him
X to fly. Hold down X to
one of the original names that they ended up giving. Oh, joking around with the other guy for Tools of Destruction Onward was the Senior Plot Convenience.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about, the smuggler.
Yeah. I hate the smuggler.
I don't mind the smuggler. I just see him as like he's just kind of there.
And the reason I hate him is because this guy and Slim Cognito, like, bro, those are the goats. They had character.
Remember, the future trilogy takes place in a different galaxy. Then again, this takes place in a different galaxy, so...
Yeah.
But like a further away galaxy than the Bogon galaxy.
So, instead of having Slim Cognito, why don't we have a chubby variant? So some chubby love.
I mean, one of the things I like is the lore related to the shopkeepers in the future trilogy, the GrummelNet, is that there's only one Grummel left in the galaxy, and all the different shopkeepers you see are clones of him that he made.
Ah.
But, like, as he kept cloning himself, the clones kept getting progressively dumber and dumber. Like, you wouldn't know any of that unless you looked it up on the Space Google computer that they have in the first Future game.
Ah.
Which I didn't know you could look up stuff other than, like, the plot-related stuff in there.
I didn't.
And you only get one chance to do it.
I've never known that. Then again, I don't play the Tools games that much, future games that much.
I can see why. They're pretty mid.
Yeah, like, they don't have that same charm.
They don't have that satirical edge to them, first of all.
Yeah.
Like, the PS2 trilogy had some biting satire in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back.
In the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, put that cookie down! Now!
You just reminded me of something I need to show you guys later.
One of my favorite fun facts I've learned about Arnold Schwarzenegger is that apparently when his kids misbehaved as a punishment, instead of, you know, abusing them or anything like that, he would force them to watch Jingle All the Way.
I think when it came out, I actually liked it.
I'm confusing it with when he was governor, and there was like a bill that was being delayed in the state House of Representatives because no one could come to an agreement on it. He's like, if you don't come to an agreement within 24 hours, I'm making the entire House of Representatives watch Jingle All the Way. But this kids, what he did to punish them was he made them watch Red Sonja.
I don't remember Red Sonja.
There's a reason you don't remember Red Sonja.
I've never seen it, I don't think.
It's Dollar Store Conan the Barbarian.
Ah. Poundland Conan.
Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's not the main character. Brigitte Nielsen is. But he's like the secondary protagonist to it.
Okay.
And it's generally regarded as one of the worst things he's ever been involved with.
Gravity boots will allow you to walk or jump on any magnetic surface.
You know, one time I've gotten on hit on when you have to use the gravity boots, and I fell into the lava. It was one of those like challenge endurance runs, right?
Yeah.
You know, I was pissed.
Oh yeah.
I know. So it only happened like maybe once or twice because I've played this game so many times. I know someone's gonna be like, "Oh, that never happened." Like, yeah, it happens. It has to do with the boot collision. Because, I mean, you can mess up grinds. It happens. Ooh, excuse me. Oh no, he has a shotgun. No, it's a puzzle majigger.
Introducing the terror of Terrancia. It's shocking. It's amazing. Give it up for the Arachnoid.
I miss Chainblade. I could always go back to... I could always go back to Maktar Resort and fight Chainblade again. But, like, the Arachnoid's nothing compared to Chainblade.
Oh, no, the Arachnoid
Chainblade's got personality.
Yeah.
As you saw when I when I got hit and he did like a little victory animation and you didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I do hate
he has
V2
multiple
Brawler.
of those, as it turns out.
What?
Yeah, I was recording footage for a video and I saw him do a different taunt.
I've probably never seen it.
Well, because it's usually so easy to dodge all of those attacks. Hey, Cloud. Just doing kind of a chill, like, low energy stream of going Commando tonight. Because I still do feel like shit.
You missed the improv we did earlier.
Yeah. Improving, like an amalgamation of Vinesauce, Mario, and Luigi bits.
Yeah.
And the prize goes to Ratchet and the Metal Guy.
Excuse me, Metal Sapien?
The way you said that makes me think of like an old joke that Stephen Colbert made about, like, it wasn't about Donald Trump, but it could have applied to him because this was before Trump ran for president. It was
Okay.
about someone else who had horrible makeup that made their skin look orange. He was like, they're not orange, they're Tangelo American.
Oh, I remember that. Also, that's the puzzle we were talking about how we hate
Yeah, I hate it.
with a passion. It's literally, if you don't know the puzzles by heart, you'll be on them for minutes.
Yeah. And it gets worse in the HD remaster because they changed them.
Yeah. This is a very calming taxi drive. Don't fall.
Trust me, I'm trying not to.
Oh yeah, the plasma coil is also useful if I remember
Plasma
correctly.
coil's really good, especially its
Yeah.
upgraded form.
Where's that?
First, we had to deal with
Did you
a
just say-
ferret. Now, it's bad enough that I sometimes have to deal with a ferret. Now I'm dealing with a munchlax stealing all my food.
I mean, Ari. You know what? Why don't you use this?
Pizza time.
Not that. The timing for that was too fucked up. Fuck you, JKR.
Nice finish on that chrome. You buffed this out yourself?
No!
Buffing.
All right, stretch time.
I thought you was a crankshaft. Can't see my own hand in front of my face without these.
God, I feel so many things popping.
So, how do I
15 streak.
Well, you got the helmet. You're in. Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special.
I should be at like 300.
Those myself. They go real nice with my leather chaps.
I love the Desert Riders.
They're so chill.
Yeah.
Except for the racers. The racers are the only ones not chill.
Yeah.
And for me.
Speaking of fools, you want to know an interesting fun fact I learned recently?
What?
At some point in the, like, late 80s, early 90s, there was an attempt to create, like, a sort of futuristic, but would have been more modern day at the time, adaptation of Lupin the Third called Lupin the Eighth. But they had to scrap it because they ran into rights issues with the owners of the Lupin intellectual property that Lupin the Third is based on.
Okay.
Like, Lupin the Third is based on a, like, old French story about a thief named Arsène Lupin. And, like, if they want to make a more, like, Lupin the Third stuff, they have to get, like, Lupin the Third spin-offs that aren't directly adapted from the Lupin the Third manga. They have to get approval from that estate first. But they didn't abandon that idea entirely, and they instead turned it into an icon of late 80s, early 90s pop culture. And you know what that was?
What?
Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget was almost a Lupin series.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you know what I want to see now?
Yes, Maurice LeBlanc is the author of the original Lupin novels that his estate are the ones that you have to deal with if you want to make more Lupin stuff.
Hear me out, okay? Inspector Gadget cross Lupin the Third.
They would still have to get approval from the Maurice LeBlanc estate.
I know, but still,
and they prove it to
want
be pains in the ass to deal with.
What if they're actually big fans of Inspector Gadget and want it to happen?
Like, Inspector Gadget is big in France because it was a co-production with, like, a lot of Deke's productions at the time were, like, co-productions with some French studios. Because, like, the founder of Deke was French.
Ah.
Dang, I wanted these boots myself. But they'll look real nice with your outfit. You can race again, you know. Now the prize is a bunch of bolts.
To activate the charge boots.
All right, we got the charge boots. Charge!
Those are necessary on the ice world.
Yes, yes, they are.
My God! The shot.
You know, you know for a fact that people, when they first got them, just flew off the edge.
Yep.
It's a beginner trap in the middle of the game. You
Yep.
gotta love it.
There's actually a speedrunning glitch that Insomniac was aware of during development and decided to keep it in because it was just too fun to patch out.
You're not talking about the jump, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I am talking about the infinite wall jump in first-person view because you have to beat the game first in order to unlock first-person mode. So they figured we'll leave it in because, one, it's fun, and two, you have to beat the game normally anyway in order to even get first-person mode. So
I was not thinking about that one. I was thinking about the regular movement that you could do in basically every game.
No.
I was completely wrong.
I'm talking about specifically this game.
Hi, Billy Mays here. We did not order.
I've got so many more Billy Mays clips I can add thanks to that new Billy Mays.
I'm the trash man. Damn it, Walt. We did not order any fucking pizza.
Can't we at least just sit down and eat a piece of pizza together?
Oh, did I ever do the Mickey Mouse thing?
Which one?
The Walter White thing from the Persona 3 Walter White thing?
I don't remember if you did or not.
I think you have. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you did.
Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about. If you go to the area and kill those guys as a before they finish, you get an alert multiple times at the multiple killings. You can always get it randomly at different times.
Partly because of Some Call Me Johnny, I can't just refer to this weapon as the bouncer normally. I have to say the bouncer.
The bouncer.
Because whenever he refers to the bouncer in his Ratchet and Clank reviews, I did not. I mean, I didn't. The bouncer did.
So you're gonna blame the bouncer, eh?
I'm gonna be right back when I meet myself.
Yeah, I had to put Wishy to bed. Poor baby. It's getting to be like under 50 degrees here, so it's like little girl needs needs to be put in her box for the night. Usually I let her come and go.
Did you give her a warm blankie?
Oh, I gave her all the warm blankies.
You'll be happy to hear that the vet came to visit Olive at home yesterday.
Aw.
Because we are close enough to the local vet that they will do house calls for us.
Oh, nice.
And Olive is almost perfectly healthy. She's just 10 pounds overweight.
Oh.
And Olive has not been happy about the reduced number of treats as a result.
Aw. Yeah, I showed my mom that picture of Olive with the Easter Bunny ears and everything. She was just like laughing at how cute that was.
Yeah, she's adorable.
She is.
You know what else is adorable?
Hmm.
A door.
Oh.
Except for when it's ajar.
Get out! No.
You can't tell me to get out. This is my stream.
Well, it was your stream then. I'll, you know what I'm gonna have to do?
I'll have to give myself a promotion.
Promotion? What for?
You have done nothing for a promotion.
I'm the trash man.
Yes, you are.
And so
wait,
are you.
I ain't no
What
trash
if the
man.
real what if the real trash man was the friends we made along the way?
What about the trash made along the way?
The trash made along the way, he threw all over the ring.
They start eating garbage.
Yeah, he started eating garbage. Seriously, we need, after I saw that video of, like, Glenn Howerton as Waluigi, I'm like, okay, one, I'm not, like, yeah, I could kind of see Glenn Howerton as Waluigi with how the movies portrayed Mario and Luigi, but we need Danny DeVito as Wario.
Yes.
Yes. 110% we do.
Also, recast Chris Pratt and replace him with Vincent Sauce. Or, as he's also known, Vincenzo Pizza Pasta.
Hey.
Or as he's also known, Vinny Vine Sauce.
I can only do the Pornhub sound effect only so many times.
Do I really need to be using the mini rocket tube to blow up squirrels? No, I don't. Should I be doing it? Probably not.
Yes.
Am I going to anyway? Hell yes.
No.
Yes.
Then again, there is a character called Trash Man in Twisted Metal 4. Are you saying that if they make more Twisted Metal seasons that they should have Danny DeVito play the Trash Man?
Yes.
I hope that's what you're saying.
Yo, can we get Nicolas Cage and Danny DeVito in anything together?
Honestly, just get Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito back together again.
Well, they've been wanting to make a sequel to Twins for a while, but they haven't been able to get it off the ground. Like their proposed sequel to Twins is called Triplets. And the third brother out of that trio would be Eddie Murphy.
Oh no.
When using the tractor beam, try strafing to better position objects. To strafe, hold L2 or R2 while running.
I mean, it couldn't possibly be worse than Arnold Schwarzenegger in Mr. Mom. Or whatever that movie. No, Junior. Mr. Mom was Michael Keaton. Yeah, I was thinking Junior, the one with the horrifying CGI Arnold Schwarzenegger, baby. Also known as Mpreg, the movie.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, by the way, in that I think it was that Dragon Ball Z game, they have the farmer in it. I just remembered. And the fighter can actually beat the shit out of rabbits.
In which Dragon Ball Z game? Because there's hundreds of them.
That one of the new ones that came out.
I mean, I know the
Heroes
farmer is
or
in.
something?
I know that the farmer is in Breakers.
Isn't a fighting one? I want to say
Where the
Heroes?
fuck did the platform go? Did I vine sauce this? What?
Did you lose the platform?
It just phased out of
Sparking
existence.
Zero, thank you.
Sparking Zero, yeah, that's the new one they're working on.
That's the one. They have the farmer in that one, and he's a playable character.
I mean, that's fitting with
you broke
the
it.
Budokai Tenkaichi tradition of having like every character, no matter how minor. Like, I've only played a bit of Budokai Tenkaichi 1 over at my cousin's house, so I can't speak for the entire Budokai Tenkaichi series, but I do know that Budokai Tenkaichi 1 had, like, the Great Ape as a playable character. And I think Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had King Vegeta, and they had to make up a moveset for him.
Yeah, you got locked out of the bolt for now.
I'm actually getting kind of tired anyway, because I've had a long-ass day. Doctor's appointments and all.
Understandable.
So I'm going to save here. Not going to raid anyone tonight. Just going to call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Sorry for abruptly ending. But, yeah, this is what streams are going to be like for the time being, unfortunately.
Yep.
I'll see you guys next time. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Well, we're the boys of chorus. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Why is it?